Hello, everyone. We are going to get started with our math for Monday, April 6th, 2020. We're going to be talking about 3D shapes and reviewing that stuff that we talked about in class before the break. Here's our goal for today. I can identify and name and also describe 3D shapes. Remember that 3D shapes are different from things like circles and triangles because they take up space. You can hold them in your hand or put them somewhere. So, if you all look at this first one, it's called do you remember? It is a cube. A cube has 6 faces that lay down flat. It has 12 of these edges. And it has 8 vertices or points. Remember, these are the parts that could poke you in the eyeball. So, we can stack cubes, but we really cannot roll them. And you can slide them, but not very well. So, this is a cube. We can also think of cubes as things like boxes, rooms in our house. Moving on, we're talking about a cylinder. Say that to me, please. So a cylinder looks like this. If you guys look closely, it has 2 faces. One, and one that we can't see, 2. But if we hold it in our hands, it's easier to tell. It also has this curved side. If we were to sit a cylinder like this, we could stack them. You would just put another one on top. Think of a soup can. You could stack a soup can. Now, if you lay a cylinder like this, that curved side allows you to roll it. Like I said earlier, you can find cylinders in canned foods and also in things that hold toys. All right, moving on. We have a rectangular prism. This is just like a cube, but it's got a bunch of rectangles in it. So we can count those faces, we can look at those edges, and we can also count the vertices. Notice how they're all basically the same. This just has the shape of a rectangle. Old luggage was in the shape of this. Okay, next we have a pyramid. So a pyramid, kind of like the ones that you would see in Egypt, has a bunch of, what shape do we call this? Look at this shape that I'm kind of pointing out here. Sorry, it's hard to move the mouse. So that shape is a triangle. If you guys look, we've got a few triangles in this. You can see them in the faces. It also has a flat bottom. You can slide these, but you're not going to do too good stacking them because imagine putting a whole pyramid on top of this one point. That's not going to work too well. All right, we've seen this one before. It is called a spear. Spears are perfectly round or curved. They don't have faces or sides, and that allows them to roll around. You definitely can't stack a spear. Think about if you try to put a bunch of basketballs on top of each other. It wouldn't work too well. You can find spears with balls, or if you think about your eyeball is a spear. Okay, next we have a cone. So cones have one circle face at the bottom, and then they have their vertexes, one vertex. So these can slide and they can kind of roll around in a circle, but not too well. And keep in mind, you can't really stack a cone. It'd be hard to put something on top of this point. So I am going to have us play Guess the Shape. I'm going to stop our current slide and put on another one so that you all can play this game with me.